Welcome back to the quarantine edition of the Mount Blue podcast. I'm your host, Michael Ferrari, and today we have a special guest, Logan Dolbier. Hello, Logan.
Hello, Michael.
It says in my notes here that you're white.
That I'm white?
Yeah.
I am white.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
All right. I thought I was gonna get like fake news or something. That was kind of bullshit. All right, how you been doing, Logan?
I'm going crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, Michael. I have been sitting in my room playing Warzone, and it's been horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, do you think people are overreacting about the whole quarantine thing?
I don't know. It depends on the area. In Maine, maybe. I don't know. It's just, if you have people to be quarantined with that you can actually stand, I'm sure it's fine. I don't.
Okay.
So it's just been me in my room for however long we've been in this, and yeah, I'm going insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, how insane have you been? Can you give any examples?
I photoshopped a photo of Carson on Kim Kardashian's body. Okay.
Carson Kardashian?
Yeah, Carson Kardashian.
Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, you're in a bad state. I sent you a picture like, give me long hair. Where the fuck is that?
Yeah. Okay, so it's really hard to do that. I've actually been working on that though.
Oh, okay, Logan.
I've gotten a bunch of shit that I have to work on. I don't know if I can say that. Sorry.
I was literally swearing. You can swear. Besides you going crazy, like, this thing is what's really been affecting is the sports world and stuff. It's really insane. Like, do you watch NASCAR at all? Like, do you like it?
I like it in person. I don't like it on TV.
Okay, good. I don't like what they're doing. Do you know what they're doing?
No.
They're doing virtual racing where they have like the drivers and they're literally just playing like a video game and everything, and that's what they're doing, and they're putting it on live broadcast TV, Fox TV.
Okay, so I did hear about this, and I heard Kyle Larson got in a lot of trouble.
Really? Why?
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
He said the N word because he didn't know that he was on
No,
live TV,
no.
and he said it, and he lost all of his sponsors and everything.
Oh
so
no,
he's not in
Target.
NASCAR anymore.
Target's like, nah. Oh my god, I did not hear about that. That's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but like, yeah, it's funny. Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
so he's done.
Oh, gee, that's insane. The only good thing is Dale Earnhardt Jr. is back in it now.
Is he?
Yeah, he was racing in like this weird like car number 8 or something, and he's just like, I don't know, doing his usual average. What? Yeah. Speaking of racing, what pain are you feeling after track being canceled this year?
Oh, dude, So you've seen me at the gym all winter.
Oh,
all of that was in preparation for track.
Yeah.
Just trying to be the best I could be.
7-mile runs. 7-mile runs.
Happening. Yeah. So I'm doing track, and then me and Ethan McIntosh, I'm in a class with his mom and him, and we're supposed to do a half marathon in Massachusetts on May 2nd. So that's gone too, and I've basically been training all year for nothing.
No, it's so bad, bro. I was so excited for tennis this season. Like, that's the only thing I was looking forward to. Like, I didn't care about the fall. I didn't care about the winter. All I cared about was springtime, and that is gone.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's so dumb. And it's your senior year, too, so it's like it's that much more painful.
Yep.
But
it really is.
But hopefully in college, I don't know if you have selected a college?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, you're probably going to go on a track team if they do have one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kick ass. And I'm like, and also about sports, did you hear literally today that Gronkowski came out of retirement, but the Patriots traded him to Tampa Bay?
Okay, yes, I did see that, and I cannot imagine how pissed off all of the Patriots fans are right now.
I was so pissed off. Like, I just ended my recording with Keegan Andrews, and I went on Instagram, and I saw that, and I just slammed my desk as hard as I could in rage.
Yeah,
I was pissed.
I'm not a huge football guy.
Well, you can imagine.
I don't. Oh yeah, I can imagine that would sucks so bad.
Oh my god, I know, bro. Enough about sports for now. We'll get right back to it. Like, what? And so, how long have you been doing digital media? Has this been your first or second year? When you
This is my first year.
Oh, really? How is it like being in the class with Skylar?
Skylar's amazing. Skylar's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Hillbilly. What was it? Redneck Redemption or something?
Redneck
Redneck Nation.
Nation.
Oh my god. You have to give
Probably
me some
the most
videos.
offensive
Oh, never mind.
thing we've ever made. Yeah, no.
Is it worse?
I'm not sure you're gonna want to put that
I don't
up.
think I do. Is it worse than Kyle Larson?
Well, in a sense, yes, but not like he did it. It's just
Is it like,
I'm sure if you know me and Skylar, I'm sure you can imagine it's just what we came up with.
I can only imagine. I think I saw a little bit of it, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I played you a little bit of it at one point.
You did. You and Skylar did. And you guys made the amazing thing that I totally forgot you guys sent me. It was the Michael Ferrari. And I'm like, that is the worst picture you could have used, and that is the best picture you could have used.
Yeah, I know. That's why we picked it. We recorded that so many times. I'm not joking. Like, we recorded that, I think, maybe like 10 times.
Was it Skylar kept laughing when you like fall off?
So yeah, there was that, and then we also didn't have a cameraman at the start.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh my.
So there's
God.
no way to get really me and him in it. So we had to call Logan Holmes.
Oh my goodness, and you're also in a class with Hunter Gray and Trevor Lorem.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Can you tell us the experience with the intense Operation Bruh?
Oh yeah. Okay, so the intense operation. That's you showed that. Yeah.
I showed that
in one of your videos.
Yes.
That is what the hell do you call it? Something that Chris gave out to us in class that we had to recreate. It's the original video's online. I'll have to ask Chris where it is, and you can watch that at some point. But basically, we had to recreate it, and it's supposed to be like super intense. And basically, everyone just took the piss on it.
Oh,
like
really?
I just had my wisdom teeth when I did wisdom teeth out when I did mine. So my face was like fat, and I just did not care at all. And
you just wanted to go home.
Yeah. So I just wanted to go home. The only one that came out good was Skylar and Logan's. Theirs was hilarious.
What was it?
So they actually did like an intense thing. I don't know if Skylar has it on his laptop or not. You'll have to ask him. But at one point, they just started pouring water over their heads to try and make it look like sweat, I think. And it was just hilarious. The way they shot it and everything.
Speaking of like making all the movies, do you know what we have to do that I told people and we haven't even really like...
Yep.
Yeah. What was it called?
Yep.
Trying to be Daquan? We didn't even come up with a movie
I don't know
title.
if we came up with a name.
Yeah.
We didn't come up with a name.
But
it is, the Daquan movie. We have to finish that.
I
forgot about that for so long.
I know. I was like, I gotta ask Logan about the damn Dason. We had to switch it to Dason because it might have been too racist. We went straight to the source.
Yeah.
We asked Tyleek. I was like, "Do you think this is racist, Daquan?" He said, "Yeah, bro." I'm like, "All right. If he says it's racist, then it's racist."
Yeah.
Oh.
Even though on the shoes it says Daquan. Pretty obviously.
That I could not stop laughing when he was signing the shoes. Oh my god, it was so funny.
He did it different.
Yeah. It was like, we have like only one shot. We cannot ruin this. And I kept like trying not to lose it. You could hear like really closely in the audio just me laughing.
Yeah, you can see you like chuckling too, which was amazing.
I know.
Yeah. That movie, whenever I put the time into it, it's gonna be amazing.
Do you have it on your school laptop? Or do you have it at the studio?
I don't think so, but it's at the studio, which sucks.
You could get it.
Maybe at some point I can go get it, yeah.
That would be hype.
That would be really cool. Because we put a lot of work.
We put a lot of work. Then at the end, we like really cucked to Dawson. We're like, yeah, we can't.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was bad. It was the last day till the semester ended, and we don't have enough time. We have to do the other thing that he gave us to do, and I didn't know those were two. Like you could pick between the two, so I did it like thinking it was a different assignment, and so I'm like, oh, I already did it, so I'm in the clear.
Yeah, I just tried to edit as quick as I could, and I think I only did like half of them.
And yeah, I know.
And couldn't be bothered.
They were so infuriating to watch.
Oh yes, they are.
They're such bad actors. Bad actors.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Like the extremely ridiculously slow running away.
Yes, I know. It was like Tomb Raider on like a $10 budget.
It really was.
Oh my god. So I know that you love cars a lot, and I'm asking, what is your dream car?
Oh man, okay, I've had to think about this so much.
You can probably imagine
money.
mine.
Yeah, so if money wasn't like an object or like something that I had to worry about, it'd probably be the McLaren P1. Actually, no, scratch that. Either the McLaren P1 or the Maserati MC12.
I don't know. The McLarens are nice, bro.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
but
the Maserati.
The Maserati's just sick. That's one car that I've seen in person, and I just could not stop looking at it.
Damn. And also, I've always been wondering, from your case, Mr. Car Dude, what is better, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini?
Oh God.
I feel like a Lamborghini gets more clout than a Ferrari.
Yeah, it does. Just because of really like the looks of it. Ferraris are more for like classical European car guys. They're more about track days and like stuff like that and heritage, where Lamborghini's just like new like rappers and shit like that, and they're just trying to get clout, like you said.
Is it Lil Uzi's Vert car where he has a Lamborghini and like a huge anime like decal on the side of it?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I think it is his. So
I don't know.
What would you rather pick?
Oh god, the Lamborghini Huracan I'm in love with, so I'd probably go with Lamborghini.
I only go for Ferrari because of obvious reasons. My dream is to like get enough money when I'm older and just buy the shittiest Ferrari ever.
So that only takes like 30 grand, man.
Exactly. So just get the shittiest Ferrari and like, yeah, Ferrari owns a Ferrari. Can live up to my name.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
That'd be a sick video too.
Yeah, it would be. It actually would be. Just we gotta pimp it out too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just make it look ridiculous.
I know, bro. Now I know that you are a huge like combat sports like fanatic.
Okay.
So people have been saying that McGregor and the Cowboy fight was rigged in favor of Conor. Do you think that's true?
It was rigged in favor of Conor?
Yeah, because like it was rigged like for Conor to win.
No.
Because
I don't think so. I
was talking to Austin Pepin and he says like, you know, Conor and Dana are buddy, so like why wouldn't they like, you know, like mess with it, so you're like he's like the comeback player and he gets all the money and everyone gets all this money. No,
I don't think it was rigged. Because did you see how badly he got beaten by Khabib? Why wouldn't they rig it there?
Yeah, I don't know. Because they're like, oh, let's make it a comeback story. Because after the Khabib, was it Mayweather?
No, it was Mayweather and then Khabib.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think it's rigged. Honestly. A lot of people have their own opinion about it, but honestly, to my extent, I do not think it's rigged at all.
I don't think it's rigged at all.
I don't know how you can like rig something like that. I mean, you can just like, all right, let him just beat the shit out of you. I guess. Do you think Antonio Brown and Logan Paul will fight?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that for a while.
I think last time I heard about it was around the Super Bowl. Last time I heard, AB was working on a diss track on Logan. I don't know if he released it or not.
I didn't see that.
Have you seen AB's music? Antonio Brown's music?
I haven't really listened to it. I only heard it in like the snippet of Logan Paul's diss.
It's so bad. I'm telling you. He literally says a whole lot of money for like half the song. And that's it. That is basically it. Then he just raps a little bit, then that's it.
Yeah.
It's like so bad.
So you know Logan Paul's diss, whole lot of money going broke?
Yeah, that was good.
So I was talking to this person, and there was, I guess, a rap battle between the class president and some other kid in their class, and their class president literally just read off the lyrics to that song.
Oh no!
And it was just so much worse. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It's in the freshman class at Erskine.
Oh no, that's so cringy.
It was horrible.
Oh no! Anybody who goes online for 2 seconds would know that that's from Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I've only seen one other Logan Paul video, which was when he was colorblind, like a few years ago.
That's the only other one you've watched?
Yeah, that's it. I never watched any other video except for that and a whole lot of money going broke. That's it.
His new vlogs are actually pretty good.
I don't know. I'm like afraid to watch them.
Why?
I don't know. He's just for a few years he's gotten a wicked thick like Brooklyn accent. Logan Paul.
Oh.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, KSI, KSI, it's a good fight, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where'd you pick that up?
He does have that kind of...
I'm like, where'd you pick that up? Honestly, bro. But I think if AB doesn't get a contract with an NFL team, I think they're gonna have the fight because AB would probably need the money.
Oh yeah, I think that would be extremely like fun to watch.
It would be.
I'd love that.
I mean, it's just KSI less. I think Logan would win the fight.
Oh yeah, me too.
I mean, I'd also be cheering for Logan. Though AB did play in the Patriots for one game, his music is so bad that I'm rooting for Logan.
Yeah.
Because his diss track was actually kind of heat against AB.
There's one line in there. It was like the Get Off YouTube one. That was horrible, but the rest was alright. Yeah.
Then on the description he says, "I'll drop you faster than the Patriots."
That's funny, yeah.
That was like, alright, okay, that's fucking hilarious. And while we're still on boxing, like, did you think Deontay Wilder's excuse was good enough to say when he lost against Tyson Fury?
No, not at all. His suit, come on.
It was such. If it was an excuse, like, are you kidding me? Like, you come on, dude. That's such a bullshit thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So funny thing about that though is in the interviews before his fight, he actually said that he was training with a weighted vest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it said the suit was he said the suit was like 40 pounds.
Yeah, but look at the man. That's not that much to him.
Exactly. 40 pounds. Like, oh, you're going to be wearing it for like an hour max. I could do that.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? No, that was ridiculous.
And hopefully when they rematch for the third time, Fury just destroys him again.
It was a good fight. Did you watch it?
I watched highlights of it. I never paid for a pay-per-view anything. I almost did.
It was a good fight.
I almost did with the McGregor and Cowboy thing. Like, I was at Aiden Bisaw's house. I was with Ian Barker. And we were like, oh, we want to watch it and stuff. And his dad was like, I'll pay for it and stuff if you guys really want to watch it. And we were about to, but I said, I have a feeling this fight is going to last in, like, the first round. That's what I said. He's like, all right. And I wake up the next morning, like, it was 40-something. It was like 42 seconds. And I'm like, oh, my God. I'm so glad we didn't buy it.
Yeah, so I was at Ethan's house, and Emmett was there, too. And we paid for it. And in one of the, like, undercards, it went to a commercial break, and then I have no idea how, but somehow it switched channels to this documentary about some football kid who used to get bullied. And we thought it was just, like, still part of the commercials. And we watched it for, like, a solid 20 minutes. We're like, what the hell is happening?
This is... Oh, no.
Yeah, so we missed, like, 1.5 fights.
Okay.
And it,
Oh, was it like early on or like getting like up there?
no, it was fairly early on,
Okay. I mean,
thankfully.
that's yeah, but that's still kind of like, are you kidding me? Did someone like
Yeah, I
accidentally sit on the
was pretty
remote or
pissed
something?
off. No, the remote was sitting on the table. I genuinely have no idea how it was changed.
That's
But
weird.
yeah, it pissed me off. We were all hating on the football kid.
You're bullying him yourself. I hope you get hit harder next time.
Yeah,
Oh my
basically what we're saying.
god. Probably worse knowing you guys. So what do you think is the most overrated movie of all time?
Ooh, this is an interesting question. Oh god, I'm gonna have to.
I think the most underrated movie is Birdemic.
Oh my god.
That is like the best movie ever. I remember I watched it. JonTron, YouTube. He's a YouTuber. He was reviewing it, and I'm like, oh come on, I gotta watch this. So I go on 1, 2, 3 movies, and I watch it, and I'm like, this cannot be real.
Yeah, we watched that in class, and it was horrible.
My favorite part is when they what was it? They were getting mugged by like this guy, and he like wanted the can of gas, and like you just see a bird just go through the screen, and just like a little blood where his neck is, and he's like acting like.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my god. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Yep. I feel like our basketball movie is gonna be better.
I like unironically probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a Mustang in the movie, and that's it.
Did they?
Yeah. The guy drove like a blue Mustang in the movie.
Oh yeah, I did. That was at the beginning.
Yeah, it was at the beginning.
Oh my god.
They probably spent all the budget money on that.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. So, overrated movie of all time.
Overrated movie. I'm just trying to think of movies. I'm literally online right now looking through.
I'd probably go with a lot of people say they like Suicide Squad a lot, and I'm like, I never watched it. I never watched it, and people like this. Then this whole new trend. I think this is basically what started E-Girls was Suicide Squad was the Harley Quinn.
I hate Suicide Squad. That movie's so bad.
Yeah, the Joker's awful.
Oh, I know. Most overrated movie, Aquaman.
Aquaman.
I don't know if you like that movie. I hated it.
I don't watch DC movies except for Batman. The ones with what was his face? Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. Yeah, those ones are the best ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
yeah, no, I watched Aquaman and I was so hyped because everybody was saying it's supposed to be really good, and it was dog shit.
DC movies just aren't good anymore, bro.
No, not at all.
I remember Superman versus Batman. I saw the trailer. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that.
Yep. Yeah, I watched that too. That was also horrible.
I don't know if DC knows how to make movies anymore, bro. But you know what really pisses me off? Really pisses me off is is just what George Lucas has done to Star Wars.
What? So I thought 7 was okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't count those.
8 is atrocious.
8 is over the top, way too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they have Yoda, and that's it. And I didn't watch the 9th one. I'm like, I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna.
The 9th one, it gets better. I will say it gets better.
The last one gets better.
Yes.
Okay. I watched 8. I'm like, okay, this is terrible. How did Leia survive that? Remember?
Yeah, when she gets blasted off into space.
Oh my! It was so bad, so awful. The prequels are already bad enough. Like I grew up. I had a VHS TV, and I watched the original Star Wars movies, like just the remastered, just colors and stuff, just better colors. That's all they did to it was just enhance the color feature, and it makes it look good. That's what I watched. Then they added stuff, and it was absolutely terrible.
Yep, the only thing the prequels did was give us memes, and that's it.
That's it. Jar Jar Binks gave us the most hated character out of everything in existence. I think it was just greed, because they kept like re-releasing it, like saying it's better, but it's so much worse. But they know people are gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Star Wars is such a big franchise that.
Yeah, I know.
Have to.
Then when you did the prequels, it was awful. The CGI just absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I figured they would have a big enough budget and it
Yeah,
was shit.
I know. Like, and I get that, like, oh, CGI was kind of rising back then because, like, Lord of the Rings. I mean, Lord of the Rings came. It was kind of the same period, right? Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But they did it so much better. Lord of the Rings did it so much better.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is amazing.
Amazing, amazing. I actually watched The Hobbit first, then watched Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I have all of those movies right here. The Hobbit is so good.
The Hobbit was very good. It was like actually watching Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Not like when Disney picked up like Star Wars. It was like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's just Peter Jackson for you though. Peter Jackson is ridiculously good.
Oh, recently he came out. We watched this in history class. He came out with a thing. Peter Jackson he spent all the money he made in the Lord of the Rings movies, and he got all the he like got all the clips from World War One, and he enhanced them in color, and he like. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I watched that in theaters and I fell asleep.
Really?
But yeah, okay, so that's not a movie to see in theaters, but what he did there was pretty cool.
It was amazing. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. And the difference.
Yeah.
It's how much money he must have spent because how much he made from Lord of the Rings and how big it was.
Yeah, just imagine the time too to do every single person.
Oh my god, every little pixel, like when you on a computer and everything. Yep. And they had to like, it was like slow everything down, and they dug up all the documentaries. Or like, there's just one book this guy was reading, and they couldn't tell, so they like found out the book by going in a museum and like where that was, and they found the book that the guy was reading or something. It was something insane. Something like, how did you find that book? Why do you spend $20 billion on finding one book?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would just make up the book.
I was like, you just saying, to win the war.
Yeah.
It was pretty. It was amazing. I must say.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Did you ever watch 1917?
No, I heard it's very good though.
I love that movie.
The last movie I saw in theaters before like everything was closing down was Sonic the Hedgehog.
I never watched that. How was that?
It was. You think it'd be bad? It was good. It was good. Like, because did you see what Sonic was like before? Before they like switched it. It was just a sleep paralysis monster, like, something like that.
Yeah, it was like a furry.
It was, and they changed it and they made it look better, and it was and the movie came out so much better with like that, and knowing like okay these people changed, and that Jim Carrey was being Jim Carrey, you know what I mean? He was being like the Ace Ventura, his old classic self and stuff. It was awesome. Oh, both movies were very good. As a kid, I grew up playing like Sonic the Hedgehog games and stuff on my GameCube or Wii, and just watching that was like just a breath of fresh air.
Right. So wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog that basically just a running game, kind of like Temple Run? Yeah,
basically, but 2D.
So how the hell did they make that a movie?
Okay, well, first of all, they did. It was I know the history of Sonic because I was a nerd about it back then, but it started in 1991 in the Sega Genesis, and it was a 2D. But ever since then, they're like still making Sonic games and stuff. Yeah. And like it's all 3D and stuff, and it's more like if they would only make a movie based off a game from 1991, it would turn out like that Super Mario Bros. Movie they made back a while ago in the 90s, which was awful. Yeah, so the movie came out very good, honestly. I give it like a 7 out of 10.
Was Knuckles in it?
No, but I don't know if I should spoil it at the end, like when all the credits are there. But at the end, Tails appears.
Oh, okay.
And I think that like, I think at the end it gave us like a thing that's saying like we're making a sequel to this. Wow. Because Eggman was like still alive and stuff, and Tails showed up like I have to find him and stuff. So I think that's like they're making a sequel. So I'm kind of excited for that actually. Who would you like to see on the show?
Ooh, all right. Is Skylar gonna be on it, or has he been on it? Because I know he was supposed to be your co-host.
Yeah, okay. I can give you what happened with that, and the reason why I was like I'm not gonna really continue with him being the co-host was. No disrespect to Skylar, but the thing was like, it was during February vacation, and he was like, it was just before February vacation. And I said, okay, we have this set up. We're gonna interview Keegan Roberts and stuff this time here, and on this day. And he says, yeah, I'll be there, even because I'm gonna have family. He says I'm gonna have family coming up, but I'm gonna like tell him that I can't be there for a couple hours because I'm doing this. So he then messaged me like, sorry, I can't do it. I'm busy with family. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
And another,
I don't know. He'd be interesting.
he would be. I've been debating having him all probably. And the other reason why I didn't want him to be the co-host, I didn't really talk to him about this because we haven't talked in a while, but was we were thinking of guests and stuff to have on. And I'd say this guest, like, for example, I'm not going to give any names, but, like, let's have this person on for the girls lacrosse team and, like, interview them and stuff. And he was like, no. And I'm like, they're, like a big part of that team. He's like, yeah, but I don't get along with them. It's just like, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
fair.
I'm just saying, he was very picky about the guest. I'm like, no. I'm like, it would be good to have this guest on. Like, for instance, I wanted Scott Barber. You know who that is?
Yep.
I wanted him on because he does music and stuff, and he's a character. And he's like, no, we're not putting on Scott. I'm like, come on, Skylar, please.
Okay, yeah, that's fair then. I don't know. I've seen. So Ian was in your garage video.
Yes.
Are you gonna interview him?
Yeah, most likely. I still have people. Today I was like making a list full of people on who's going to be on it, and I confirmed with them. I don't know when this will come out because I don't have an order when I'm posting this because there's nothing like new. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like I just came back from interviewing Keegan Andrews, and what I might have to do, and tomorrow, as of now, I'm planning on having a episode with Lexi Middlestat about her basketball and college and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be fair.
And I'm
that
also,
or like Eddie Hebert.
Yeah.
If you could get him on.
Yeah.
Because he's going into the football thing for you, man.
Yeah, and one of the questions when I ask her is like, oh, it's pretty neat, or not a question, but like, I'm gonna mention like, you know, it's pretty neat that you and Eddie are are both going to UMaine and stuff.
Yeah. Plus Eddie's a funny guy. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I don't know. Maybe if you could get Eddie on, that'd be good.
That would be good. Well, thank you for coming on to my show. I gotta eat dinner.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The great thing about these things, they're very easy to edit because the picture I showed you of what the layout is going to be, I just put this audio clip on it and it's just easy.
Yeah. All right.
All right. If you want to come on again, you are just more than welcome to.
Yeah, this was awesome. It'd be cool if we could do like what you did with Keegan, the hot ones. Or have you ever seen James Corden's Spill It or Fill It?
No, I have not.
So they basically have a table of just disgusting foods, like absolutely horrible foods.
I already like that.
Yeah. So and then they ask each other like really personal questions, and if you don't want to answer it, you have to eat the disgusting food that's in front of you. And you choose what the other person has to eat. I feel like that'd be really fun.
Oh, that does sound fun. It could be an idea. Awesome.
Yeah, you'll have to check in. Yeah.
I'll check in with you on that. All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye. Well, if you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
One more thing I want to say that I forgot to say on the podcast is that you're doing great with the videos, and just keep it up because they're freaking hilarious. Yeah, all right, that's it.